And don't worry, you guys aren't being recorded, just me. So we're doing a series, and I think I'll probably just do it through most of August, which is, I was going to stop partway through August, but might as well do the rest of it. Um, we're doing a series on sleep and relaxation. So if you're having issues sleeping, these are sets, exercises, meditations that you can do to help you sleep. Or if you're just needing support relaxing, and you have a little bit extra anxiety, a little bit extra worry, these are great sets for that. And they'll be up on YouTube afterwards. So if you like the set, you could go to YouTube and you could, you know, save it, and then you have it, and you have it in your back pocket if there's a period of time when you've got a little bit more stress in your life, you're having a little bit of trouble sleeping, you have that resource. So part of what keeps us up at night is worry. I actually had this one the other day. It was I always have to be careful what I teach, because when I teach it, it's like the universe like shows me shows me examples of how to deal with it, and I almost never have trouble sleeping. And the other night I was laying there and I was like, wow, when are you gonna shut up, head? It's like, wow, this is a fun experience. Part of it is just letting go of that it's happening, right? If we fight the experience and we go, oh no, I'm not sleeping, we make it so much worse. This is, in most things in life, there's whatever's happening, and then there's our reaction to it, which is, oh God, this can't be happening. I need to sleep. If I don't sleep, then blah, 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 blah. And then I'm gonna be exhausted, blah, 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 blah. I have to fall back asleep. And we work ourselves up more about something than the problem itself. Sleep is, um, uh, again, one of the greatest challenges to sleep is worry, right? What's going to happen? What about this? What about that? I've got to plan for this. I've got to figure this thing out. I've got to understand this thing. And our minds just kind of go in these cycles, trying to sort information, plan information. They just kind of never want to stop. We have all this energy up here. And really, it's a detriment to the whole being, because the mind is great. We have our minds are amazing machines. They're really able to do really powerful, amazing things. But we've, as a culture, most of us are using this command center, this kind of like central information system space, to make all of our decisions and move us forward in life. And actually, it's not the strongest part of you, right? Your heart is actually has a much wider electromagnetic field, is much more connected to the space around you. So if you're moving from your head all of the time, you're naturally going to feel more disconnected. You're naturally going to feel not as powerful. You're not naturally not going to feel as in flow with everything, because your heart is actually the space that is more in connection with everything, with the people around you, with the energy around you. And if you can start to drop yourself into your heart, then there's a little bit more ease, there's a little bit more flow, there's not so much worry, right? The worry's all up here. The worry's usually, your heart might feel a sensation, right? But usually the mind is like, oh, what about this? What about that? What about that thing? And I can't stress it enough. We talk about sleep and relaxation. Dependency on caffeine is like such a thing in our culture as well. And we can do tons of kriyas and tons of meditations and tons of practice that you can do them every day. You can do them all day. But if you're drinking a bunch of caffeine, it's gonna keep this thing going. We can work with it a little bit, right? But ultimately, if you keep putting in stimulants into the body, what are you going to get? You're going to get an overstimulated mind at a certain point. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to work with the command center. We're going to get ourselves kind of out of the brain and more into the body. And the ways that we can do that are repetition, right? Repeating patterns. And this set is a beautiful example of that. I was doing this set this morning and I was just like, oh my God, it's just so nice to do the same thing over and over again. It's so nice. There's something about, I think this is part of the reason I love Kundalini so much. Just do the same thing over and over again. And all you have to worry about is doing the same. For a little bit, it's annoying, right? You're like, oh, God, we're still doing the same thing. And then eventually you're just like, wow, I just have to do this. I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I don't have to worry about what happened in the past. I don't have to worry about blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to be in the moment doing this one thing over and over again. And you think about it, and there's lots of things that we've uh, evolved to do over and over again, right? Pick blackberry. Oh, find another blackberry. Okay, there's another blackberry. Put it on the thing. Okay, great. I'm picking fruit, or oh, I'm walking through the forest and I'm listening for something, and I'm still just walking and listening. There's rhythms to life, and so we really rest in rhythm. So there's rhythm, and then there's also breaking up habits, which these two go together. They're very important. Kundalini, creating a rhythm, creating structure, and then breaking up another rhythm that is a habit, that's an unconscious habit. So we'll work with both of those today, and we'll do it with the body and we'll do it with the breath. Okay. Welcome everybody. Hi Maria. Hey Allison. Hey Bree. Let's get started by tuning in. So find a comfortable seat. Lift your chest a little bit, relax the shoulders. Bring your palms together, let the elbows come out to the side. And we'll tune in with the mantra Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in, press the palms together, relax the shoulder blades down the back. Take your eye gaze and focus up at the point in between your eyebrows. Eyes are closed, but focused up at the point in between the eyebrows. Palms gently press. Feel yourself connecting with that heart center. Pressing the palms together and then gently pressing the thumbs into the chest to remind you of this heart-centered life. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale deeply. Pause the breath, hold it. Let the thumbs press. Relax the shoulders, but keep the heart lifted. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, relax. And let's go ahead and start with some warm-ups. So we'll start our warm-ups coming into tabletop pose, coming into cat and cow. This is my favorite warm-up. I like to do it at least once a day. We're going to do it for 2 minutes. So bring your fingers nice and wide, have your hands underneath your shoulders, right underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hip joints. So when you look back, your legs are parallel to each other. And then inhale, lift your butt up into the air while dropping the belly down, lift the head up. Exhale, round the spine up towards the sky, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. And just start to continue back and forth at a slower pace if your body's just getting started today. And if you feel like your spine's already warmed up or it starts to warm up, you can pick up the pace a little bit. And don't get stuck in cow or cat. Really keep moving back and forth, back and forth. And tap into your heart. See if you can start to connect with your heart. Opening and grounding. When I say your heart, I mean your heart center, the center of your chest. The fourth chakra. But if you haven't picked up the pace, pick up the pace and start to increase your breath. Beautiful. Inhale into cow pose. Lift the head up, lift the butt up, drop the belly. Hold the breath for a moment. Focus the eyes up at the third eye. Exhale, let's sit back on the heels. Sit up tall. Come into a tall seat on your heels. Knees are out in front of you. You can bring the knees together. You need to prop yourself here to be comfortable. You can prop yourself. Into our second warm-up exercise. Bring the fingers at the front, bring them down to the back, elbows at the height of the shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Twisting side to side. Now it's really easy to collapse forward here and twist like that, but see if you can keep your heart lifted, keep your elbows wide, and the whole torso moves as one unit, side to side. Eyes can close again and look up at the point in between the eyebrows. If your mind is wandering, if it's worrying, if it's thinking about this and that thing and solving this problem and coming up with so many solutions that actually you can't do in this moment. You can bring it into integration with this movement by giving it the work of thinking Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And inhale to center. Hold the position. Exhale, relax the arms down. Take a few breaths. And sit to one side of your heels. Extend your legs out straight. Your legs straight out in front of you. Reach forward onto your legs and grab somewhere. I want you to physically grab onto that space. You're not just going to kind of relax the hands on there. You're going to grab onto it, okay? So it could be the thighs, it could be the calves, it could be your ankles or your toes, okay? If you're going to grab the toes, you're going to use the index finger and middle finger and wrap around it. Now sit up nice and tall. I want you to get as tall in the spine as you can get as you inhale. Exhale, you're going to use your arms to help pull your spine down, and you're going to bend at the hips to come into a stretch. And then you're going to inhale back up. So inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale, pull yourself forward. Keeping the spine as straight as you can. Let it move as one unit. Feel like the backs of the legs are getting stretched more and more. Every time you come down, you feel more of a stretch. And you keep that rhythm. Again, you have the breath. And listen to the breath and have the sound current of Sat Nam on the breath. Help focus your mind. Inhale, come forward into the stretch. Stretch all the way down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You can come a little bit into a rounded back this time, really getting all the way into stretch, feeling the backs of the legs in a deep stretch. Take a few breaths here. Every exhale, sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then slowly bring yourself up. And come into a cross-legged position. Kind of cross, you can shake your legs out on your way there. We're going to be sitting in a seat for the first several exercises in this Kriya. This is called working the command post area. So working on the brain. So find a comfortable seat. Make sure you're sitting on something so you can sit comfortably. I don't know why this always comes to mind, but I always think about like teaching parts of this in like a vinyasa class and how people would react if you did it. And this was one that I was thinking of this morning. So we're going to do this mudra. Okay. Sometimes you have to like manipulate it so that some people can just like pop into it. Sometimes you have to like push your like fingers. You're like, you stay together and you stay together. I could do it really well somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's just from doing a lot of Kundalini. So we're going to take this and we're going to bring it up into the air. It doesn't give a specific angle. I would at least do 45 degrees. You could do 60 degrees. You can find the angle that works for you with your arms. But you're going to keep the elbows straight. Then with the arms straight, your arms are straight. You're going to start to circle your wrists. Okay. So the hands start to circle. You're on the clock. You're going to start to circle the wrists, holding this mudra. Hold the mudra as best you can and circle the wrists. Just keep going. Don't go slow. Keep a nice, steady pace with it, okay? Don't go slow. Keep a strong, steady pace. Now, you really have to commit to this one. So just decide in your mind, I need this, I want this, I have to move through some tension to get to the other side of it. But there is another side. And I can almost guarantee but this exercise will not kill you. What it can do is give you a very different experience of yourself. You're simultaneously working on the head and the heart. Just keep going, just keep going. You don't have to think about it, you just have to do it. Kriya builds on this first exercise. So really do your best, put your best effort into the first exercise. There's gonna be pressure, there's gonna be tension, but if you stay with it, it kind of moves, it alleviates. Stay with it. "30 more seconds." And relax, relax the arms down, relax. Okay. Bring the thumb to the mound below the finger on both hands. Okay? So it's holding itself there right below the finger. Now start with the hands so that they're just in front of the shoulders and the palms are facing forward. Bring one arm up into the air and bring it back, and then do them simultaneously. So it's switching one and then the other, like you're alternating one and then the other. Again, the angle's not specified, but you can come up to like a 45, a 60-degree angle. Just find whatever angle is the right angle for you. Going out in front of you, not straight up, but at an angle, and you're just going back and forth, back and forth. Get a pretty quick action. You move pretty quickly with the exercises today. You know, there's going to be problems in your life, right? There's going to be challenges, things you have to solve, things you have to figure out. These practices give us an opportunity to align the body, the heart, the gut instincts, so that we don't just try to solve our problems head first. We don't just bang our head against something to figure it out. We can move our whole being, use our whole being to figure it out. So use your whole being to figure this out. Give you a little hint, your mind doesn't need to do much. Your breath needs to work. Your energy, your nervous system needs to be present. Your electromagnetic field needs to be present. Your glands need to be activated. Keep going, 20 more seconds. And relax the hands down. Okay, now we're gonna make fists. You're gonna make a fist with your hands. You're gonna bring your fist to your side. You're gonna take whatever cushion or whatever you have and put it back. You're gonna pick your fist to the right to the side of your hips. You're gonna lift yourself up and you're gonna drop yourself down. You're gonna lift yourself up and you're gonna drop yourself down. We're also gonna do this pretty quickly, okay? So just bouncing yourself up and down. The whole body doesn't have to come up, but get at least your butt up. Put the butt up and drop it down. Put the butt up and drop it down. Now you wanna make sure your mouth is closed so you don't bite your tongue. You wanna keep your spine pretty straight so you're not punching too far forward. Just bounce up and down, up and down, up and down. It's like Kundalini workout for your arms today. You don't need to go to the gym. All these exercises. This is gonna do a lot more than just lifting weight. Part of the reason we have trouble sleeping sometimes is the minerals in the body. You know, people drink that calm, that magnesium stuff. There's magnesium and calcium already in your body. It just gets stuck in your butt and your push. So bring yourself up and down to move those minerals, to move those and break up those deposits. Just find a rhythm and stay with that rhythm as best you can. Good. Go. Come on, get up a little bit higher. Put a little bit more into it. A little bit more energy. Twenty more seconds, go. Three, 2, 1. Stop. Relax your arms in your lap or on your thighs. Sit up tall. Relax for a moment. You can find your cushion again, sit up tall. cross the arms in front of the body, but hold them away from the body so they're about at shoulder height. You're gonna do a 4 count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so finding a nice steady rhythm. Bring your neck to one side, to center, and the other side. Inhale the head to center. Exhale, relax the arms down. Okay, crawl yourself forward onto your hands. Come laying down. Extend your legs out behind you. Come laying down flat on your stomach. So tuck your toes behind you. Put your hands right underneath your shoulders. Really press into your fingers and your finger pads and start to lift yourself up so that your elbows go straight. You're gonna come into front platform pose. So you're making a straight line from the top of your head to your heels. So you wanna engage your core and you're gonna lift yourself up. You're pressing into the ground. It's like a plank. There you go. Engage the core. You need to, I don't know what a plank is. And just hold it. So really engage the core. Tuck those toes. Keep the head in alignment with the spine. And start to let all of your thoughts go. Just let go of the thoughts, no thoughts. At any point it becomes too much in your lower back, you can always bring your knees down. Just do your best, your personal best. And keep the thoughts away. Nice, strong yogis. Let everything be really conscious. If to relax, you can relax consciously. Come back into it, you find the stillness of this posture. Last 30 seconds. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly lower yourself down. Bring your left cheek onto the mat. Look over to the right. And relax on your belly for a second. Your arms come by your side. Stay laying on the stomach for this next exercise, and you're going to try to lay with your head to the center. So if that means you need to put, you've got a big nose like me, you need to put something underneath your forehead so that you can be comfortable with the forehead on the ground, then do that. Bring your head back to center and interlace your fingers behind your back. Interlace the fingers behind the back and try to keep the elbows as straight as you can. Get the elbows straight. Legs are relaxed. And you're gonna lift the arms up and then bring the arms down. Lift the arms up and bring the arms down. Lift the arms up and bring the arms down. And move pretty quickly, lifting the arms up and then bringing them down. Bringing them up and bring them down. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. Exhale, relaxing them down. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, relax them down. What I want you to do is match the movement and the breath. So the breath brings the arms up, exhale brings them down, and I want you to stay steady with this breath. Maybe at a certain point the arms need a rest, but the breath is going to stay steady, and then the arms can just meet that rhythm of the breath when it's ready. really great, everybody. Stay steady. I know this isn't the easiest exercise. Just keep doing your personal best. You're counteracting a lot of time with your arms in front of you, holding your phone, on a computer, all those things with your arms in front of you. Help those shoulders, help the heart. Keep going. Last 10 seconds. And relax, relax. The arms down by the side. You can bring your right cheek onto the mat, look over to the left, and relax. Use your hands to help bring yourself up into a seat and come into a cross-legged position. And you can use a cushion or find something to sit on so you can sit comfortably. Okay, the hands start about 3 to 4 inches away from each other in front of the heart center. When they're at the heart center, they're not going to touch. Okay, they're going to stay separate. You're going to turn to the left, clap, come back to center, turn to the right, clap, come back to center. So it's a 4-part beat. But the second and fourth beats are spaced, where there is no clap. Good. Keep going like that. Really nice. Yeah, 4 distinct beats. Close your eyes. Keep going. Have the internal experience of the practice, of your body, of yourself. Come to center. We're going to keep going, but we're going to add the mantra HUD for each part. So it's HUD, 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 HUD. Keep going. Really flicking the tongue on the roof of the mouth to create the sound. And staying steady. Come to center and inhale. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath in. Exhale and relax. Relax the hands down. Just relax. Sitting at center, eyes closed. When you're ready, come and lay down on your back. Let your arms come by your side and just totally surrender to the earth, to the ground beneath you. Arms come by the side, legs are uncrossed. Just completely relax. without moving or adjusting. Just take a few more deep breaths into this stillness. And start to gently wiggle the fingers and the toes. And circle your hands on your wrist. Circle your feet on your ankles. A big stretch, reach your arms above your head. Your big stretch in your body. Bring your knees into the chest and wrap your arms around your knees and squeeze yourself into the right wall. Rock side to side, side to side. Send the left leg long, keep the right knee in, guide the right knee towards the left side. Right, left twist. Come back to center and stretch over to the other side. Even out, you'll come back to center. Bring both knees into the chest. We'll rock up and down the spine. We will come into a cross-legged seated posture. Okay. So finding a comfortable seat, we're gonna do a breath exercise. This breath exercise is actually an exercise, one of the breath exercises that I teach in the How to Breathe course. This one's for antidepressant. Anytime you segment the breath, it helps us to relax. So you can just find a comfortable seat, however is comfortable for you. Hands can be in Gyan Mudra if you wanted them to be, or they can just be relaxed on the knees. This breath is 4 parts in through the nose and then 1 breath out through the nose. So it's 4 equal segments in and 1 part out. That's it, it's simple. So finding a comfortable seat. Closing the eyes, breathing 4 equal sniffs in through the nose and 1 long breath out. 4 equal sniffs in and 1 long breath out. Please relax the hands down again if you want to relax in the arm. Just for 3 minutes. Finding this rhythm in the breath. Change the mind. Relax the body. After your next exhale, let the breath come back to natural breath in your mouth. And sitting up nice and tall and bringing the hands into prayer pose, and again connecting with your heart. Realizing when you feel like you have to do it all on your own, when you have to figure it all out for yourself, can you drop into the wisdom and the strength and the courage of the heart? From this place of truth within ourselves, we'll chant 3 long satnams. Long sat, followed by a short nam. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Taking a deep breath in. Bringing the hands up to the third eye and bowing forward. Sat Nam. Okay. So we'll keep going with the working with relaxation and sleep throughout August in these morning classes. And then I had a request from some people in Europe I've been doing a how to breathe course for, this is the 6th or 7th cycle of it. And so I have some people in Europe that want to do it. So this 9:30 time in September, on September 11th, will become that course. And then we'll figure out what I do after that. But so we'll keep meeting 9:30s in August. And then if you want to join the course, I put the link in the chat. If you have any questions about that, it's an opportunity to really connect with your breath. I really like doing these courses where there's a container for you to really learn how to work with your breath, develop your natural breath, have a better relationship with it, and get a lot of practices like that anti-depression breath that we did for whenever hard times hit, whenever you're feeling anxious, whenever you're feeling depressed, whatever's coming up in your life, you have a breath practice that you know that's in your back pocket that you can pull out and go, oh, great, I can start breathing like this and I can change the way that I feel. So that course starts September 11th. And if you want to keep going, I think there's almost 200 YouTube videos now. So there's a lot of practice. I've done a lot of these. I think it's 200. There's a lot of them. And I'll keep doing the full moon stuff and with the new moon stuff. And then I'll start another course in October for the eclipses. So it was so good to see all of you. I'm going to take us off.